Yes, yes, yes. Mhm. Greetings, greetings, greetings. So special to be connected. Um, it's almost 5:55 here. Sun is setting. You can't quite see it in the background, but it is setting. Such a special time to just let go. Mm. So drop in with me. Let's just start focusing in on the breath. Welcome to our sacred Wednesday circle. Mm. I am sending you a very, very special pre-recorded session for tomorrow or for this Wednesday, May 30th, because of circumstances beyond your brother's control. So let's drop in. Let's drop in with some long, deep breathing and then tune in with the sound. Ah. Beautiful. Closing your eyes and just begin feeling your contact points with Mother Earth. Feeling this energy of stillness that is present for you to activate. All the support systems around you that helps you to deepen into the energy of stillness, gravity, Mother Earth, this physical realm, creating an awareness of being supported in this physical experience of life. A couple of more long, deep breaths. Long, deep breathing is a very, very foundational breathing practice, very powerful and impactful, especially when it comes to balancing the nervous system. And now come bring your palms together. Pressing the thumbs into the sternum, this position of balance that invokes an electromagnetic energy of balance within the body. If practiced consciously, can expand into your aura and begin to influence life around you. So allow all the sounds of nature to draw you inward. I feel like these cicadas here in Costa Rica, as well as all around the world, are generating this sound that balances the electromagnetic field because they come active during sunrise and sunset, times when we are adjusting our consciousness. So feel the energies of these winged creepy crawlers. Feel them clearing us. So we'll engage in the mantra that was there that set creation into motion. AUM. A, this root energy, first letter of the alphabet, very foundational vowel. And we lift the muscles of the pelvic floor as we reach the top of the inhale to generate that sound ah, giving us a sense of radiating that energy from our root center, which is this basis, this foundation for creation to birth itself from. Right there inside you is this powerful foundational place that gives that gives creation its place to step into existence from. Then we'll flow into the ooh, that U sound, lifting the navel point, feeling the energy rise as we come to the which will vibrate in the heavenly realms, your upper energy centers, bringing that heart energy to mind. Okay, so we feel that energy rise. Pressing the palms together, let's synchronize our breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Long, deep breathing. Long as it's comfortable for your lower abdomen. If you're on your cycle or pregnant, have it be comfortable for you as we begin this next inhale to begin. All on one breath, top of the inhale, hold a moment, lift the muscles of the pelvic floor as we generate the sound. Lifting the navel point. Lift the pelvic floor. Last one. Deep inhale, long and deep. Hold a breath, top of the inhale. Feel yourself as a vibratory energy field, vibratory being. Exhale. Just allow the breath to flow. Feeling the energy, feeling the flow. As you hear the sounds of nature around me, maybe as well in your vicinity of awareness. Just allow it to remind yourself of your identity as an infinite, creative, vibrational being. All right, so we're going to go in to a process. First, we'll talk about our topic for today. And opening up with that topic, preparing ourselves for a very powerful meditation. So through the month of March, our theme has been around the power of knowing your purpose. Now we have been looking at the months of the year connected to the cycle of flowing through the various stages of consciousness that are represented by our energy centers within us, those energy centers being called chakras or wheels of light. So the inspiration around February was to begin to embody the cycles of the moon that we represent in the Gregorian calendar, to begin to embody these vibrational signatures from month to month. So rather than it just be about the relationship month, what is our relationship to this energy of life, healing vibration? So when we consider ourselves as vibrational beings, when we recognize our purpose and we direct the energy of focus so that the circumstances no longer distract us into creating labels about ourselves due to the reactions that we have to the circumstances going on around us. That makes sense. So in our month of March, knowing our purpose is very foundational when it comes to directing the meaning-making machine, that mind. So it's in alignment with, as we put it here, gathering around the sacred fire of love, that we create labels that support our evolution, support our awakening into the experience of being vibration. So our topic today, within the theme of knowing our purpose, is to let go, right? Let go of the distracting influences that tend to repeat as patterns in our life. The official title of the topic is Dissolving the Attachments for Inner Peace. So like we're saying, when you know your purpose, when it's time to make a change, which the month of March is a very important, pivotal month because we're shifting. We notice the shifts. Shifts start happening that last full moon of winter. But did we really notice the shift in the amount of daylight to darkness? The sun is climbing in the horizon. Energy is building. And it's a time for planting seeds. So that's been one of our love missions. Yeah. To plant seeds that support the evolution of our soul's mission, right? That will support our purpose for this cycle of this year, right? So maybe some of you have been dipping into that meditation. I encourage you to continue it, to keep it on your mind, because it awakens a deep listening, right? Which was our topic last week, right? The power of listening and how to access it. So we're going to drop in where we usually have a breathing snack, you know, like a prana snack. We do a breathing meditation towards the end of our session. We're going to begin at earlier on in our session, because it is a powerful energy to acknowledge where we need to change, how we need to grow, what needs to transform. So I'm going to ask you to become aware of the general patterns that you know need to shift and take them into this breathing practice. We're going to work with a long, deep breath. I'm going to tune in as we breathe, tune into our souls and our mission, our purpose for being here on earth, the synchronicity that called us to gather around this sacred fire of love as I officially welcome you to our Sacred Wednesday Circle, where we gather around the fire of love and examine the ancient teachings and practices that unfold through the inspiration of now. These eternal truths that flow from age to age to guide us on the path of living this life fully, freely, and creatively. Okay? All right. How's everybody doing? Yes, I look forward to gathering together where we can physically be around this fire of love and feel each other's presence. Okay. So I want you to bring up, as we begin to dive into the long, deep breath. Just allow the breath to fill you. You want to bring a amplified awareness of this experience. You can add a mantra to the breath. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam, inhaling Ab, exhale Wum, but you hear it inside. We'll be working with the long, deep breaths to begin, moving into that long, deep breath. You hold your hands in a cupped position as if you're receiving, as you are, this blessing of life. Right? So line up the map of your soul, as I've heard it called many times, these lines in your hands, and have a sense of receiving the blessing of life as you drink in the prana and consciousness and exhale. So I'm going to guide us through various ways to use the breath with some suggestions on bringing up these patterns and ways, very powerful ways to activate the nervous system so the pattern can be released. And the word here is the art of dissolving the attachment. So we activate, just as a cicada does, we activate the energy of our nervous system. And you'll hear me say now, cross the wrist and tap 5 times. Now this teaching came from my first major Qigong teacher, Lila Pavadan, in 1995. And she was also very interested and studied pranic healing, which is about the energy of your electromagnetic nervous system and how it operates and what are the ways to help it flow according to the design of our Creator. And one of the ways to really activate dissolving patterns or habits in the nervous system is to tap the wrist 5 times. So this crossing motion is also activating your nervous system in an incredible way that allows the release of patterns. And when you focus on the pattern that needs to be released, that brings even more energy to dissolving that pattern so that 1, you become conscious of the pattern. 2, the pattern no longer operates on an automatic pilot, right? It operates according to your guidance. So we're not saying the pattern is bad. We're not saying the pattern is good. We're saying it's time for the pattern to evolve. And that evolution is dissolving the energies that are holding you back, causing stagnant energy to rise up in your body and cause these thoughts that may associate with the vibration of depression, fear, anxiety, betrayal, loneliness. So we're dissolving those patterns. So you'll hear me say, tapping of the wrists. The other anchoring visual we're going to use is the Saturn finger and the Jupiter finger. Saturn being about the self-knowledge and discipline that has to do with guiding yourself according to your soul's mission, and the Jupiter finger, expansive knowledge of your true self, your purpose for being here. That's self-knowledge that allows you to be free. Yep, so we're going to be using them like scissors to cut cords and energies, imagining that there's these energy patterns, but we're connected to maybe these ancestral cords or these generational cords, and we're cutting them loose. All right, so cupping the hands, begin long, deep breathing. Opening up the nervous system with the breath. Tuning in. Now allow, as you tune into the breath, feel how you're being brought this infinite energy that allows you to be creative, allows you to be unique, allows you to be taken care of. Feel how well you've been taken care of all of your life when considering this breath always comes to you. It always has been taken care of. Now we're going to do just a few cycles of segmented breath to open up the nervous system. And it'll just be 4 sips of air through the nose and 4 segments out the mouth, like so. Pulsing the navel, all the air should be out on that last one. Last cycle. Hold at the top. Segmented breath on the exhale. Hold it out. Long deep inhale through the nose. Hold in at the top. Exhale out the mouth. Breathe normally. And begin to allow any thoughts of patterns that no longer serve. Maybe these patterns are connected to a certain behavior that shows up when you're around someone. Maybe these patterns show up when you have a certain feeling about yourself. Maybe these stagnating patterns show up when you're faced with a certain challenge. A challenge that shows up in a repetitive way in your life. Maybe you might look at public speaking and there's a need for you to speak publicly. Or maybe a need to speak out during family gatherings or around family members. Or in your relationship, these opportunities to speak your truth shows up. And this pattern, maybe a pattern of fear shows up. A pattern of doubt may show up. So see one foundational way. This is just really a way to practice neutralizing these patterns. So let it rise in your awareness. And just hear these words echo within. I am a vibrational being. I create my life. Maybe it may feel more comforting to say, I am a vibrational being. I co-create my life with the source of my being or with my soul. I am a vibrational being and I co-create my life with my soul. So now feel that energy that comes in and it disturbs that truth. And as you sense that energy, maybe it takes on the label of fear, betrayal, doubt, lack. Now, bring your hands across the wrists. Makes no difference which wrist is on top, whatever's comfortable for you. And begin tapping in cycles of 5. You want, you can Bring your hands around like so. Maybe you feel it in the area. Maybe you feel it in your heart. You come in front of your heart. Feel it around your eyes. Feel it in your lower abdomen. And after each one or each cycle, take a deep inhale. Feel the rich life force coming to you. Exhale out the mouth. Feel yourself letting go of these patterns. Keeping the arms crossed. This activates the corpus callosum that helps to unify the nervous system between the right and left hemispheres of the brain, creating a sense of wholeness. If there's any added energy that you feel, now you can break out your cosmic scissors, right? And just snip if you feel any energies where some cords may be connected to. Maybe there's someone that is associated with the energy that you're releasing. Feel yourself just cut those cords and release those patterns. Feel yourself releasing the restrictions to serving your soul. And coming into the final tapping of the wrists, just to feel the release. And here's a little pointer here. In a clockwise motion, feel like you can draw, or like, is there sand or wet mud, and you draw a funnel into Mother Earth in a clockwise motion. Excuse me. And just feel yourself release these cords. Release the energy. Tapping the wrist one more time, 5 times. You can do it 3, whatever number is kin to you, right, close to you. Just allowing those energies to let go. Cup the hands in front of the heart and just sense this energy as you breathe in long and deep through the nose and feel the release out the mouth as you feel the air flow across your hands. Feel the breath open, feel a sense of being free. Let me turn on these lights here. Knowing that you are created as a vibrational being, free to create. Long, deep breath. In the nose and out the mouth. Feel the release on that exhale and the real filling of your vibratory energy on the inhale. Hearing the mantra within. We're only here for about 1 more minute, so really dive into it. Imagine the feeling of being lighter, the freedom to move your breath, the freedom to take in this life force and consciousness that allows you to be and experience the infinite vibration of your soul. Feel this love. As you exhale, feel the release of labels that no longer serve. Last few seconds. As you inhale, begin to feel a sense of glowing like the sun at your heart center. Whatever color appeals to you. With every inhale, feel it grow more intense, brighter, radiating into the field of life. As you exhale, feel the release. Mother Earth takes this energy that you release and recycles it for others that need the lessons in the university of life. Need those lessons to become the SUN of creation. Last couple of breaths here. Long, deep inhale through the nose, hold at the top. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor as long as it's comfortable for you. Draw the navel point in and out. If you're on your cycle of pregnant, just gently hold the breath. Exhale out the mouth. Long inhale through the nose. Hold. Lift muscles of the pelvic floor. Draw navel point in and out. Tuck in the chin. Hear your mantra vibrating within. Exhale out the mouth. Feel it go across your cupped hands. Last inhale through the nose. Hold. Lift muscles of the pelvic floor. Navel point draws up and in. Tuck in the chin slightly. Feel your radiance. It's the sun of creation. SUN. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, lift your arms up, hands up to the heavens. Exhale, shake them out. Palms face up on the lap. Thumb and index finger touching. Close your eyes. Just feel your presence as a creative being, given the ability to create a life that comes to you through consciousness and life force. Feel your connection to this offering and your ability to utilize it in this experience called life. So today, as you just stay in that meditative place, because as we part with our vision of world peace, I encourage you to move into writing. When you're writing what comes to mind, confirming the release of the attachments in the now present tense. I now dissolve these attachments too, and I feel free to serve my soul. I now dissolve with love these attachments too, fill in the blank, and I feel free to serve my soul. Just like that. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for holding this space for all those in the world that are struggling with these energies of attachment. All right? So we'll bring our hands together. And focus in on our vision of peace, which begins with the children playing in the clean waters, being nourished by the clean waters. And as you hear the sound of my family coming in, let it drop you deeper into this visualization that the children are taken care of by loving hands. They're caregivers that bring these clean waters and nourish them in ways that they can grow and experience the evolution of their being, connected to their soul's mission and purpose, bringing them a deep sense of peace as they activate their creativity to emerge as answers and solutions to the problems they face, their family faces, their community faces. We see them smiling with the solutions, just like a young African child that had the inspiration to turn old bicycle wheels into windmills that brought electricity to their village. Seeing this creative essence radiate all around the world, bringing forth answers and solutions to the challenges we face as families, as children, as parents. Using this energy to allow the family to be a conduit and catalyst for world peace. We see these energies radiating forth, dissolving weapons of destruction, using the metal to take care of Mother Earth, take care of building structures that are safe for the children and for families to grow and let go of those attachments that cause us to violate each other's space. We dissolve the need for that right now, right here, taking this deep inhale together, feeling love represented in that consciousness and life force. As we exhale, we radiate love. Thank you for this opportunity to create. Thank you for this opportunity to live this life, being aware that we have a higher energy self called the soul. Thank you. We send these energies out to all our family and all our relations. And as we breathe today, as we write in our journals today, we allow this love to radiate. And so it is. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Namaste. The sacredness within me sees the sacredness within you. Hallelujah. Let us celebrate this opportunity to create. Thank you for being here, family. Thank you for being here. And stay tuned. We have some immersions coming in spring. As I get my family settled into a house where we can begin to relax and not have to move. Appreciate you being here. Flow on in this meditative space. If you want to deepen into that long, deep breath, really let the mind relax and let the soul illuminate the attachments that it's time to let go of. Write them down and remember, how you are dissolving that attachment to serve your soul. I now dissolve this attachment to, boom, to serve my soul. I feel free. Feel that feeling as you dive into the writing. All right, family. One love, and look forward to seeing you next week. Okay. Pray for your brother to have good internet connection as we are getting the wires and getting the services established. So see the electronic angels setting your brother up and the home of his family to be sufficiently connected to the internet so we can continue to communicate and evolve this space here. All right. One love, family.